Hey everyone, what's poppin'? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Posh and eBay. I'm a full-time foodie, part-time reseller. So today we're doing another haul from the past week and a half. So Goodwill, Savers, Salvation Army, and Plato's, which has become Plato's and Savers have becoming more and more of my new spots to go to. So let's get started. I want to say average cost of good was about $4.75, give or take. So let's get started. It's kind of all mixed in, so strap in. It's gonna be kind of a bigger haul. Got maybe 3 bags of stuff. So let's go. First up from Savers. Originally they were $14.50. Just a pair of kind of plum or maroon colored velour velvet boots. And these are Doc Martens. These are the work boot Doc Martens, so slip resistant. These are size women's 10. And these are the Lanas. So there's 2 ways I could tell they were Doc Martens. I mean, they don't really say it. It's all faded on the inside. But the bottoms has a signature Dr. Martens. So probably no one picked them up because they didn't scream Doc Martens, and the little black strip is kind of faded. Next piece, some nice tan leather boots, little ankle boots I want to say, or cowboy boots. These are by Fry. There's the little logo on the side. These were $8.99. And these are size 9. Next up, a pair of marled knit sock style sneakers. Very minimalist. These are by Vince. These are size 9.5. These were $10.99. Then a pair of Sunnies by Keys or Quay. And these are the no cap. I got these because they're kind of perfect for Halloween if you wanted, or fall in a sense. They're a little funky, kind of hippie inspired. Little chain detail. And then those were $4. This was $5.99. It's just a Tory Burch little leather tote. I think people pass it up because it doesn't really have the branding anywhere besides just her little logo here. And then the only reason I knew it was her is because I've sold this style before. And right here is the style number, which is very faint. It's on just this little clear rubber tag. And this guy, $4.99 for this. Just this little Wizarding World of Harry Potter. A little crossbody bag. So, perfect for fall. And then this guy was $3.99. Just this jean jacket by Marc Jacobs. Size large. And it's just the icon jacket. And it just says Our Future on the sleeve. And then the inside just has a little peace sign. Kind of like a crop fit. Then $6.99 from a Goodwill. Just a pair of women's Allbirds. Now, normally I know Allbirds don't sell like they used to, but this style I always pick up. It always sells quick for me. These are women's size 10. And it's the Wool Runner upper. Next up, $6.99. this pair of leather wedges, little peep toe. I got these because they look really cool. Made in Italy. I've never heard of the brand. The brand is Marcel, maybe? Marsell. These are size 37.5. Next up, $6.99. I don't know if anyone can tell me about this brand. I looked it up. There was surprisingly mixed comps. The brand is Lonely Ghost. What made me pick it up was just because the print was a little different. So it's like a really nice feeling. All I can see on here is size extra large. And then Lonely Ghost again. And it just has a little creed on the back. The 7 tips for connecting with your inner child. I thought it was kind of cool. So it's never too late to have a happy childhood. So I don't know much about this brand. If anyone's familiar, let me know. This guy was $2.99. I just got this because it's kind of cool. Flaming Hots. They're like Flaming Hot Cheetos. Kind of this distressed black denim cap by the brand. Well, Cheetos technically, but it's Mad Engine. One size fits most. Next up, $5.99. Just this men's cardigan. Kind of like a shawl style knit cardigan. Full button. And it's by Faraday, which is a really good brand to look for. So Faraday men's medium. Alright, and then here's another Bolo brand. Put this in your notebook if you're not familiar with this. Brand is Taylor Stitched, like Taylor Swift, but not the Swift. So Taylor Stitch. And it's a men's size 44, little pocket t-shirt. And then next up in this guy, this was $3.99, well, because it's a little flawed. So the guy who rung me up for this gave a great deal on it. It's just this little Toomey nylon travel backpack. It's got the caddy, the luggage caddy. So anytime you see bags that have this little thing on the back, it's called a luggage caddy. I find you put this in your title or your description, it sells quicker. So the only thing wrong with this guy is there's some staining in here, staining throughout, and if I remember correctly, I think, yeah. So this zipper pocket has the little seam coming undone. Otherwise, it's in great shape besides that little bit. And then if you ever find Toomey, so what you want to do, there's the regular creed here on the inside. Always check the creed. Kind of like how Coach is. But then, what you really want to do is try to find the style name. Which, a lot of their pieces will have just a little metal tag on the inside where they, like a barcode. Which I can't find in this one, but I know it's in here somewhere. But that little metal barcode is usually what you'll type in to find the serial number. And fun fact with Toomey, kind of like how some brands are now, bring it into a store, they will repair it for you. If the person has never repaired it before. Alright, next up, another travel backpack with the caddy sleeve. This is a brand I've sold many a times. It's Beis, or Beis, B-E-I-S. So maybe a little hard to read, but here it is. They make a lot of like minimalist looking clothing and bags. So this is called like the Weekender backpack. And what's cool about this is it opens up like a kind of almost like a suitcase. So for all your clothes, the only problem with this is the plastic is coming undone in one of the corners. Otherwise, it's in great shape. These usually get about like 50, 60 bucks from me. Next piece I need some help on. So these are Moschino or Love Moschino. I'm not 100% sure if they're real or not, but based on my research, they look like real. The only thing is I can't really find much about the style. All I know is they're called like the crystal outdoor sneaker or boot. So here's what's making me think they're real. So size 41, Love Moschino on here. But the only thing that's throwing me off is this tag here. So made in Bangladesh. But, you know, they're kind of cool looking. They feel like a suede material. So if anyone has ever seen these, this style before, let me know. Alright, next up, just a pair of kind of quirky white leather, I want to say it's faux Sherpa boots. These are by Coach, and I think this is the higher end line Coach, maybe the 1941s. These are a woman's size 9. I got these because, you know, they look different. They have this little leather feather detail in the back, this faux lace in the front. Pair of Melissa's Diorce style flats, rubber flats, and they are Jason Wu for Melissa. And these were $8. These are size 8. Oh, so for the Moschino boots, I paid $30 for. Hopefully they're real. And then the Coach shoes, I paid $15. Those are at a Plato's. Next up, these were $1.99. Just this pair of Tory Burch leather logo sandals. These are a size 8. These are just some Sorel boots. My neighbor, one of my coworkers gave me. She was getting ready to donate, so I said I'll take them off her hands. These are size 8. They're in great shape. These were a pair of kids' Nikes. Well, I think they're like something with, I forgot who they're with. The Nike, Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving. One of those guys. If anyone's familiar with these styles, feel free to chime in. And these are kids 5.5. Next up, $6.99. I'll gladly pay for this brand. The brand is Ophos. So, OOFOS. They're kind of like the more expensive Crocs, I want to say. These are men's 8 and women's 10. So unisex, minimalist. A lot of keywords you can use for that. Next up, just this vintage Diane von Furstenberg dress. $6.99, size large. And it's just a rayon blend. So, this is an older line. I want to say this is like the late 80s or 90s because it's the Color Authority. So, bam. Just this 3-tone dress, color dress. And it has a nice little slit in the side. And it has, and it has pockets. So it's got a couple things going for it. I know we're kind of out of that season for this style, but you never know. Next up was $10.89. This is a side stripe jumpsuit, tie waist, so it's kind of athleisure style or career if you wanted to dress it up. And it's by Vince, size 6. Just this nice little front zip. And it has pockets. And these I just got because they're cheap and they're kind of fun looking. So these were $4. Just these pair of Saludos embroidered leather sneakers. These are size 7. And this was at a Plato's for $10. I mean, I have a hard time passing up Lulu bags if I can get them for that price. This is just a Sherpa, which I think is still in the store. So I can't go wrong with that guy. Next up, pair of sandals. These are $3. Just this pair of Rebecca Minkoff shoes. Little espadrille leather shoes. These I'll probably send in the real just because they'll price Rebecca Minkoff shoes really high for me. These are size 7.5. Next up was $4, and I think this was a half off color at Salvation Army. These shoes are a really good bolo brand. I've never heard of this brand before. So what made me look it up was the feeling of these. They're kind of nice and heavyweight. They got nice suede accents with a mesh panel. They have some, like a crest here. Little leather, yellow leather accents. And the brand is Felipe Model Pairs. So, you know, when you see something that says like Pairs of Italy, you always want to look it up. And I was quite surprised by the comps on these. So, these, I don't know if they're men's or women's. I want to say they could be unisex, but I'm probably going to put these in the women's to be safe. So let me know if you know that brand. Next piece, we're gonna go off to Real. Just some vintage Ferragamo heels or loafers. Little kitten loafers with the Gancini buckle. And they're really super small size. I would say they're size 7, I think. Yeah, size 7. And last in this bag, just this leather backpack, travel backpack again by Tumi. And it's convertible, the straps come off. Bam. So only real problem is there is some wear in the corners, which that's normal here. And then this. So the zipper is coming off the track. So I don't know if I can get it repaired by them in Tumi or just sell it as is. I'll probably sell it as is. But maybe I'll see what I can do. If anyone's familiar with it, let me know. But here, let me see. Got lots of compartments. Great for travel, like we said. And then here's that barcode, what you want to look for in Tumi products. So here's what they'll scan and what you can scan for finding this style name. Last bag. First I found this little purse, which I thought was really, really fun. Kind of different looking. Little basket, woven basket, nice like well made. Leather strap. And you can wear it a little smaller if you want more of like a little handbag. Got a little puka shell charm on it. The brand is Indigo Africa. So this, I think, is, you might not be able to see, focus, you might not be able to read it. But from what I can tell, it's a very good brand to look for. I know what I've seen is people, they've done a collab with Madewell, but I have not seen this style bag by itself. So, I don't know if it's meant to be a bag or someone just put their own crossbodies straps onto it. But, cool anyway. Alright, $6.99. Are these really cool little, what would you consider these, heels or sandals? I'm going to consider these more like a strappy heel. And these are, got like a little leopard, patent leather leopard print design. leather straps. And these are AGL. So I think this is more like the older label, if I remember correctly. And they are size 39. That kind of gave me like Witchcore vibes. Alright, and then again, along with AGL, another pair of AGL. These little like scrouchy leather loafer, heeled loafers. Little buckle detailing. These were $7.94. The other pair was $6.99. And that purse was $5. So AGL again. This one I think is the older label. Older AGL label. These are 38 and a half. Oh no, just regular 38. Next up, $6.99. Looking at these shoes, I saw these just because they're kind of cool looking, and they are a size 7.5. And these are Robert Clergery, which is a really good designer to look for. So $6.99, Robert Clergery, made in Paris, or made in France technically. Again, a little strappy heel sandal. These were $8, but I think that was a half color at Salvation Army. Little pink snakeskin heels. These are AGL again. 41 and a half. A pair of wedges, Esprit wedges. These are Pedro Garcia's. And these are size 41. Then $15, half off. Same with that other pair. Just a pair of little denim mixed material. I want to say this is probably faux Sherpa or faux shearling, but they're Coach, and then they're a women's 9.5. Next up, $5.99. Just a Frank and Eileen, size medium, green little button-down blouse, and it is a style is the lab berry. So I don't know if anyone's familiar with how Frank and Eileen works. I know most shirts, especially in men's, if it buttons on the right, it's a men's. But I've noticed a lot of Frank and Eileen, they always button on the right. So are they considered a unisex? Or are they more like a woman's but kind of men's style or men's inspired? So there's those. And next to that was this cool shirt. So this was $5.99 as well. 100% lyocell. Same like green color. Kind of like a nice adjustable sleeve. This kind of gave me a very like outdoors, gorp-core kind of vibes. And the brand is Tinoco Belmont. Again, I don't know if this is men's or women's because it's on the buttons on the right side, but what's making me think it's a woman's is because of the sizing. It's an extra small. Let me know if anyone's heard of this brand. So ethically made in Vietnam, Tinoco Belmont, 100% lyocell. So, you know, perfect gardening shirt for someone or minimalist for lag and look. Then, just a pair of leather little block heels by Ash, A-S-H. These were $7, and they're size 37. Alright. These were $9, just a little pair of white leather Ted Baker shoes. They have the nice little scalp detailing on the side. And they're the Tillies, and they are size US 6. Next up, just 2 pairs of sunglasses. They were $1.99 each. The brand is Sunsky, SUNSKI, or Sunskis. These were surprisingly expensive retail, so we shall see how they'll do resale-wise. Next up, just this pair of kind of wool suede mixed material pair of men's minimalist sneakers by Suit Supply, which Suit Supply do really good with their traveler shirt. So these are a size 43 or 10, made in Portugal. I'm so tempted to keep these, but I don't need any more shoes. These were $13 half off. Next up, these were $3, but then they were half off, so $1.50. So I got these knowing that they were flawed. They need some TLC, but the style, you know, someone could wear maybe twice and then get rid of them. So what's the real where I noticed was just the peeling here, but they're Jeffrey Campbell, and it's the Ibiza line, but they're 8.5. But otherwise, besides the trim, they're in really great shape. Nice little perforated leather, little slouchy pull-on style. Next up, these were $8. Just this pair of, I want to say they're like a chukka boots almost, but they're like a chukka boot style espadrilles. And they're by Tony Pons, which is a really good brand to look for. So Tony Pons, let me see. There you go. They're a size 42, made in Spain. Now, I don't know. Do we think these are like a men's or women's style? I want to say they're more like a men's looking, but you know, either or, can wear them. Next up, just a pair of wedges with gold metallic hardware. And these are Lily Pulitzer. I got these because they're like brand new shape. These are a size 9.5. Alright, last item of the haul is a pair of heels again. Yes, I got a lot of heels and a lot of shoes this time, which I never find a lot. Just this black with this snake print accents. And these are size 9 and they're Vince. These were $9. So that's it. The rest, I got some other stuff, but mostly it's all just stuff for myself. And then I did have one item that sold already. I got a pair. I had gotten a Rothy's little big zipper pouch, the essential pouch where it goes inside the tote. I got that for $15. I already sold it for $115. So that was a good profit. So let me know what you guys think of everything I got today. What was your favorite item? If you guys see anything you want, let me know. Reach out to me. It's going to be a while before I get these guys up. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if this is a longer one. I am trying to cut down on how long these take. As you know, I do not edit my videos only because I don't have time for it. I'll be honest with you. So, that's it. Thank you guys for watching and see ya.